Hello everybody. I have here a Bahama Mama bowl from Tropical Smoothie. See the granola, coconut, supposed to be strawberries and pineapple in here. Then of course you have the base. I'm trying to eat better to make sure my labs and stuff are good when I go back to the doctor. Of course, you don't know a whole lot about me. This is FromJsView, and for the people that actually know me, I have CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, and I have a form called polycystic kidney disease, and it is hereditary. It's passed down from one of your parents or, members of your family. So there's that. My arm is wrapped up because I have an aneurysm on my arm that I'm supposed to have surgery on next week. Of course, I'm going to call a doctor tomorrow because I need them to look at it again. But there's that. I'm trying to build up my platform, of course. PKD is something that a lot of people don't know anything about, but it affects a lot of people. There is no cure for it. And, they are trying to find a cure, but for as long as it's been around, there hasn't been one found. So, Let me take this out of my ear, because I don't want to hear y'all hear me smacking. I know it's probably loud when I be on the earpiece. See the strawberries, pineapple. This is really good for anybody that hasn't tried it. It's really good. Here's my breakfast, lunch, and my breakfast and lunch, because technically I didn't even eat breakfast today. For the most part, my labs are good except for my phosphorus. I gotta work on my phosphorus levels. So I'll probably be posting videos of me eating my little fruits and vegetables, or everything I eat throughout the days, or at least for the next 60, 60 days, because I go back to the doctor in 2 months. So. You can also have a YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube, FromJsView. And on there, I talk a lot about television shows and stuff that I watch. But I think as a whole, we need to bring more awareness to PKD, since it's something that a whole lot of people don't know anything about. Because a lot of people think if you tell them you got CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, most people get chronic kidney disease from diabetes. You have a lot of people that get it from diabetes, but you got other people that were born with or have genetic dispositions to certain things. And the number one thing that I tend to get if I tell people, you know, that I have CKD or what's going on with me, the first thing they go is, well, you don't look sick. True, I don't look sick, but that doesn't change the fact that I was born with PKD. Then, your kidneys, which are covered in cysts because of the PKD, causes your kidneys to grow bigger. And in turn, at some point, with a lot of people, they get something called the PKD belly, which makes them look like they're pregnant when they actually aren't. But you know, you got people that don't know what's going on with folks, and they tend to make assumptions. Because there's a lot of PKD people have a lot of, I can't say I have a lot of issues per se, because with the way my kidney percentage is, my GFR right now, a lot of people would not do half of the stuff that I do. Because I'm not gonna lie, God has been good to me. I'm sorry. I know the condition I have. I know what I deal with. But it hasn't gotten me to the point where I feel like I can't get up and go to work every day. Because it's a lot of people that because I follow a lot of groups on Facebook because of PKD. And I read a lot of the posts and stuff where people talk about, you know, how sick they are, how much pain they're in, all the stuff that they go through. And in my mind, I'm just like, my percentage is here. And I still do everything that is required of me when I need to do it. Because even when I go, because like last week when I went to see my nephrologist, and the nurse was like, you having any issues or whatever? So I was like, no, everything is whatever. That was actually the nurse practitioner. And she was like, girl, you surprise me. Every month you come in here, you just like, I'm here. I am. And I'm going to continue to push forward as long as God gives me the ability to do so. It's by his grace that I'm even able to go in there and go to work every day. And people look at me and they like, it don't look like nothing wrong with you. And if I don't tell you, you won't know there's anything wrong with me. And most times I'm not going to tell you. So this, for me to even put this out here on this video, it's a lot, baby. This is taking a lot out of me. I didn't know I was going to do all this talking. I thought I was just going to eat my bowl. Let y'all see me eat my bowl. That was my plan. But since I done talked so much, I'm gonna get off of here and finish my bowl. I'll be back. Whenever I'm eating something else. Whenever I decide to eat something else, I'll post. Because I'm trying to see how I can get my blood work to, because like I said, for the most part, my blood work is good outside of my phosphorus, and that I'm working on. So with that being said, because I did not intend on having this video this long, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.